A very interesting incident happened at Chennai Municipal Corporation meeting. My good friend Uma Anandan tore apart Justice Chandru's report and then walked out. And the reason she did that was because she said that this is not for social justice, it is anti-Hindu. And she quoted one instance which was telling. Do you know that this report had not addressed a specific problem of a Christian cemetery not allowing people of a certain caste to be cremated there? Crematoriums also discriminate. This is something that is news. And this is something that has not been addressed by Justice Chandru's report. And he said, what nonsense is this? And they are also trying to ban students from wearing vibhuti or kumkum or tilak or any such thing. Essentially, it is an anti-Hindu report. This man is a dyed-in-the-wool communist. And what further made it worse was there were slogans shouting and there were resolutions being passed praising 𝗤𝘚𝘗 Stalin of all people. He's just a youth minister at this point of time. So clearly the members of the Chennai Municipal Corporation are currying favors for the new CM in waiting, which is 𝗤𝘚𝘗 Stalin. And she was like, why are you wasting time? I can understand it if the CM did something very interesting and that they were passing a resolution praising him. And by the way, this whole thing about Kallakurichi is boomeranging now, because what has happened is 56 people have died. The collector made a bad statement saying that the initial deaths were not due to consumption of this liquor, illicit liquor. So what happened was more people drank that liquor and died. In fact, there is a case of somebody who went to the hospital, got treated for consuming illicit liquor, comes back home, sees that he has more packets, and he drinks that and gets sick again and goes back to the hospital. Then you have a real life hero acting like a comedian in real life. And the chief minister hasn't visited the families. 56 plus dead. And this is only those who have been counted in the hospital. Many may have died on the way or at home. This is a huge business, and I'm also told that nothing has stopped. People are still going and buying these kinds of liquors. And the explanation given is that this costs only 30 to 60 rupees, whereas at 𝗏𝗏 it costs 100 plus. So the whole boomeranging that is happening right now is mainly because of DMK not actually taking any tangible action. For example, they just suspended some constable and they transferred the collector. What about going after the people who are doing all this liquor business, who is brewing the illegal liquor? It's the thing is, instead of ethyl alcohol, somewhere the process creates methyl alcohol, and when you add methyl alcohol, that can turn deadly. This is what really happens, and this has been a problem in India. Wherever you have prohibition, there'll be people doing this thing, and these things, if the process goes wrong, completely dangerous to consume, and deaths happen. So you have a layer of problems here. First of all, you've got the people of Tamil Nadu hooked on cheap liquor, that is 𝗏𝗏, and then you price 𝗏𝗏 at a slightly higher level. So there is room for illicit manufacturers to come in and sell their product at a slightly lower price, and of course of a standard that can be deadly. And probably they're getting kickbacks from both. I've told you about how many politicians happen to own distilleries in Tamil Nadu. So this thing is not just DMK, it also cuts across to ADMK. And the way this is going, I'm afraid, unless the people show their anger by way of voting out the DMK, there is a bypoll coming up in a place called Vikravandi, which is only 90 kilometers from where these deaths have happened. If they show their anger there and they don't elect the DMK candidate, that would send a strong message to MK Stalin. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.